when James in the Sonic 06 video, one guy is like,
welcome.
He's like talking all the time.
Yeah.
Well, I noticed that when you're doing the not social links, they're called, heart to hearts. Totally not social links, guys. In Xenoblade 1, they have the same thing where they like talk a whole lot. Like their mouths move a lot more than way more than what their dialogue would necessitate. Just kind of funny.
I feel like I've seen that more often in games now, which is weird. It's like we're all just regressing into Sonic 06, Sonic 06 levels of competency.
Yeah, well, at least with Sonic 06, they have the excuse of everyone left and the guy had to hire like the janitor and like
everyone left and they had like 2 weeks to put the whole thing together.
And that's
for as much as a janky mess it is still completable from start to finish. Meanwhile, we have games running on Unreal Engine 5 with like 300 developers working on them, $200 million budgets.
Or you have people, I don't know, making like a Pokemon remake, in the year of our Lord 2026 after the Nintendo ninjas have proven how vicious they can be, because that's totally going to go over well.
Everyone, especially like on Twitter, they love to act like, developers, they have the hardest job in the universe. You need to be more respectful to them and give them more money and treat them nicer and don't lay them off.
It's like, and look, I mean, I get to a certain extent it's hard. I get that their job. Look, I don't envy the people who make the big budget games by any stretch. Like if they're actually putting together like something that actually looks like professionally well made and doesn't have like jank and stuff, like I do not envy that job at all, because you realize like how much detail. Like if they actually were like making something like legitimately impressive, all the detail, like facial animations and stuff. I say that, then you have like LA Noire. They spent all that money on that facial like camera thing, and you have stuff like that one bald guy with a silly grin, like the shading like grin, like smile.
Even back then, like if we were still getting like that caliber of like quality from developers, I would be like, yes, your job is very hard and you deserve a raise and you shouldn't get laid off.
But as for the whole thing of like, the future is female and we could hire, like, look, I'm not saying that you can't do good stuff. I mean, one of my favorite games, more games I'm like nostalgic about, I mean, the one of the writers was a female writer, so it's not like they can't do anything. It's just, the problem is nowadays you have this whole problem of IDPOL, identity politics that like goes and complicates like everything. And the thing is, like, for the people who are actually talented, like, they'll be like, we're trying to do like representation and stuff. Like, well, you're screwing over the people who are actually talented. Because like you're creating a whole quagmire for anyone who might want to hire them of potential issues that didn't exist before, at least in the United States. I don't know so much about Japan. Yikes.
Yeah, like if it's like any other country, like I really wouldn't care who's doing what. Specifically in America, it's like if you see mostly female team, it's like, ooh.
Yeah, like you look at the development team for like The Witcher 3, and then like the one that they supposedly have for like The Witcher 1 remake and The Witcher 4, and then like I think it's like
even Cyberpunk. Like if you compare Cyberpunk to Witcher 3, it's like, Jesus Christ, what happened?
Yeah, it's like they only had people who are competent enough to put this thing together, because holy crap, that game, it is still crazy that game like got such a rebound just because of the Netflix anime.
And they say like, everything's patched up and fixed, and like I played it, I gave it a shot after like the patches, and it's like, it's not dying on itself, but like I don't see the appeal here. Like